Ashwagandha is kind of a brand ambassador of India now in a wellness industry, and we feel proud about it that
Sharo Ashwagandhaya Lihyat Kshaudra Sarpisha. In the context of dyspnea, this was pronounced by Charaka. That means the whole plant of Ashwagandha was used. Then if you look at Shushu Samhita, Shaka Varga, the 46th chapter of Sutrastari, Shatavari was mentioned, Giloy was mentioned, many more. And they mentioned Ashwabala.
Ashwabala.
There are more than 75 synonyms for Ashwagandha.
Sama dosha sama agnischa sama dhatu malakriyaha prasanna atmendriya manaha swasthati iti abhidhiyate. All of a sudden we hear a news of FSSAI banning ashwagandha leaves.
Your tobacco and BD leaves are not banned in this country. Why do you want to ban Ashwagandha?
I think we have given birth to a multi-billion-dollar global industry over the last 3 decades because Ayurveda is 1,000-year-old.
Today I have 52 references total on leaf. None of them establishes the leaf or leaf constituents are unsafe or toxic.
And the image of Ashwagandha, the hero of that is being
spoiling the image of Ashwagandha. Okay.
That is like the most logical answer.
No. Then only I realized that Vitavarini is part of Vitalites.
Oh my God.
Then only I realized I am thankful to that farmer who asked me this question.
And to go towards this goal of Vikasita and Atmanirbhar Bharat, indigenous herbs play a very important role.
Even you see, Honorable Prime Minister during the second WHO summit in New Delhi in December last year, he promoted Ashwagandha.
Yeah.
And you have a poster stamp released on Ashwagandha.
Yes. Namaste and hello everyone. I am Madhuri, voice of Nutraceuticals, and this is Changemakers with Madhuri podcast. What if I told you that 2 Indian herbs, 2 botanical extracts grown on Indian soils are helping build a billion-dollar industry globally? One of them sits in your kitchen and another was often described or spoken by Ayurvedic practitioners. Yes, we are talking about turmeric and ashwagandha. These are not the only hero ingredients. But before they were known as nutraceutical industry, Ayurveda has mentioned them as rasayana. And it's not only 2. There is a story of hundreds of ingredients, rasayanas, that are part of Ayurveda. So let's dig into Ayurveda, Ayush and herbal industry. Let's hear from the expert, Dr. Shastri, who is former CEO of National Medicinal Plant Board and ex-R&D head of Dabur India. Welcome, Dr. Shastri, and it's a privilege to have you here. I mean, so excited, looking forward to this exciting episode today. I'm sure we are going to get or hear something exciting and something which is very, very old and, a kind of rich history of India and the modern science.
Thank you, Madhuri. I am also excited the same way. And because the topic is very near and dear to me.
Yeah.
And that's medicinal plants especially. As you rightly said, yes, I was there with Medicinal Plant Board, and even during my tenure with industry, I have a lot of experience cultivating the medicinal plants. So you have set the right platform, I think, and you have touched some of the herbs, which will be very interesting for us when we discuss about it further.
We mentioned about, I think, 2 of them. I think there are hundreds which are making noise and building $1 million industry, and we would like to hear more from you. Ashwagandha is kind of a brand ambassador of India now in a wellness industry, and we feel proud about it that how there are some companies who have actually done a lot of hard work behind building this, industry. They focused on ashwagandha, they built it around, and even now when we go, I visit a lot of conferences and trade shows where I simply ask people from other country, when they say I use ashwagandha, even some of the countries it is banned, still they say the way you use ashwagandha. That time we feel so proud.
Sorry for interrupting. Even you see, Honorable Prime Minister during the second WHO summit in New Delhi in December last year, He promoted Ashwagandha,
Yeah.
and you have a poster stamp released on Ashwagandha.
Yes.
And at some point of time, London School for Tropical Medicine and Hygiene, they tried the Ashwagandha in the category of drug as concomitant therapy during COVID.
Lovely.
Okay, so Ashwagandha is known for generations, similar to your turmeric, and yes, always wherever there is success, there will be controversy.
True, true. I think when I now train some of the sales and marketing people, I actually give Ashwagandha as a business case study to them. But see how one Ayurvedic ancient herb or the root or the whatever plant has made it to the global level. There is a lot to learn from people who actually try. I want to give a big applaud for the companies who have really worked hard to bring Ashwagandha to the global level, and actually that has elevated that given us identity into the global map. So thank you so much for that. I would say Ashwagandha it became a, so now obviously since we are now talking about Ashwagandha, I just remembered one of the controversy, one of the news released by FSSI 2 months back. I would say Ashwagandha is a poster child of herbal industry. It was a hero for us. All of a sudden, we hear a news of FSSI banning Ashwagandha leaves. One of the impact, I would tell you, sir, I am a consumer of Ashwagandha. We take it sometimes into a bar as a pre-workout and for stress and blah, blah, blah. So one of my friend has messaged me, hey, Ashwagandha is banned. I'm like, no, wait, Ashwagandha is not banned. The leaves are banned. I think there is a communication gap here, and whatever it is, we would like to know more because consumer wants to know what is this controversy. Formulators wants to know what is this controversy. I think what is the issue with the leaves or what is the issue with Ashwagandha. And I think everyone from industry, from consumer side want to know what is this about.
Yeah, good. Maybe directly, indirectly, I'm concerned about this issue. Okay, that's the first place. Therefore, without causing any controversy, let us put the things in right perspective. As you rightly said, Ashwagandha is not banned. Even many people have texted me on my WhatsApp and people saying that how Ashwagandha is banned.
Yeah,
And Ashwagandha is not banned.
it's not banned.
Okay, so it is a worrying factor. I'm from various fora and various angles. I'm still working on this to amicably resolve it because there are apprehensions. And the base for my approach is 200 years of British rule never banned single herb. Okay, and we have not banned the deadly poisonous datura, naxwamika, aconite, abras. Never even thought of it.
Okay.
Whenever there are certain herbs which are considered to be poisonous, we categorize them under Schedule E1. There is a special schedule in the Drugs and Cosmetics Act for Ayush.
Okay.
Where, okay, if you have concern on the safety and the toxicity of this particular herb, you can categorize there. But Ayurveda never banned. So the ban has happened. That the most unfortunate thing which has happened to Ayurveda, which never happened earlier, and it really made me to become proactive, and I'm doing a lot of activity to educate people about the reality.
Sir, before we get into deep, I want to know why you have become proactive, why it is so important for you to justify why Ashwagandha makes so important.
Good question.
to you,
Actually,
for you.
know about the ban in 2026. I know the ban
Yeah.
in 2021.
Okay.
Okay, I'm associated with farmers.
Okay.
While I was in industry, I was doing a lot of pro-farmer activity to our CSR funds and at various places. Therefore, I am aware of what is happening and which farmer is doing what.
Okay.
Okay. So they when Ashwagandha was banned in
2020.
2011, if my memory goes correct, 25th October 2011.
Okay.
An advisory was issued, and then some farmers have approached me because I was there in the industry as well as in the government. So we asked them to represent to the government, and government formed a committee.
Okay.
I was part of the committee. I will not be getting into the details of the committee and all. And we have given a clean sheet to the Ashwagandha leaf. And for the next 5 years, nothing has happened. But all of a sudden, again, as you rightly said, in April, this issue has come up. Of course, now I came to know of late that one of the honorable high courts have stayed the ban for timing. Therefore, let us not get into any kind of controversy into this. Whatever we discuss, we may discuss about the facts related to the science behind the leaf. Or
Yeah,
the root.
people just want to know whether it is aligned with the old scriptures or like who should decide now. That is the question.
Exactly. So, even it is a shock for me because my farmers, I'm associated with a lot of farming activities, and they lose about 20% of their revenue if the leaf is banned.
Okay.
And I was checking myself. Right from 2013, we have the evidences of Ashwagandha leaf being exported under Chapter 12. Okay, the export is happening. If you look at NIH website, yes, Oregon state officially developed good agricultural practices for harvesting the Ashwagandha leaves. Okay, looking at all these things, I got shocked why we are banning it when there is no adverse report available against it. So my farmers were asking, sir, what to do this year? We should not. And one person from Rajasthan, back in 21, he was crying about 5 crores worth of leaf they have disposed it that year when government has released an advisory.
Oh.
So this year again it will happen. In between there was complete silence, and people were trading it also, and there are companies which are promoting it world over. Therefore, I started looking at the facts. Facts are yes, farmers are using it. There are whites who are using it, and the scriptures of Ayurveda. I will be on record for this. In Charaka Samhita, when I quoted Charaka Samhita, Sharo Ashwagandhaya Lihyat Kshaudra Sarpisha. In the context of dyspnea, this was pronounced by Charaka. That means the whole plant of Ashwagandha was used internally in the Kshara form. That's one thing. Kshara is just you burn it into ash and then use it.
Okay.
So the whole plant uses. I am not talking about other.
Whole plant.
Then if you look at Shushu Samhita, Shaka Varga, the 46th chapter of Sutrastari, Shatavari was mentioned, Giloy was mentioned, many more. And they mentioned Ashwabala.
Ashwabala.
There are more than 75 synonyms for Ashwagandha. So many people might have gone ignorant about this description. Shakavarga means leafy vegetables. Among leafy vegetables, this was mentioned. And a commentator by name Chakrapani in 10th century, in his commentary on Bhanumati Vyakhya, by Indian title of Bhanumati Vyakhya, mentioned that Ashwabala, Ashwagandha. If there is any doubt in anybody's mind, because in Ashwabala name there is no herb.
Yeah.
Okay. And after that, in Niganturatmagara, the another text, it is there. And the most respected professor of Ayurveda from Banaras University, P.V. Sharmaji, another professor late Chunekarji, in their works they have mentioned, and these two books are recently published by Government of India as the schedule books.
Oh, recently means in 2000s?
Yeah, recently only because they have given time.
Okay.
This is a draft notification. In the draft notification, these books are there where Ashwagandha leaf usage has been mentioned.
Okay.
And to countercheck my own doubt, I was referring very a book, and then I got wonderful support from Sarangadhar Samhita.
Sarana.
Sharangadhar Samhita. This is another text. I was mentioning about Brotrei Lagutrei.
Okay.
This is a Lagutrei text where an interesting shloka was there. Guduchi Kodajo Vasha Kushma Andasti Sadavari Sadeva Ardra Prayojavya Ashwagandha Shatavari Sadeva Ardra Prayojavya Ashwagandha Sadeva Ardra Prayojavya. Root you are drying and powdering and you are using traditionally. Okay? Then if you have to use in wet condition, if it is not leaf, what else?
Yeah.
Simple logic. You require common sense, no science. Science is not required here. A leaf is to be used and all the herbs I counter checked. They are all there in the leafy vegetable category mentioned in various texts of Ayurveda by 12th century. So the leaf usage is known, and for me actually I was not aware of Ashwagandha leaf till 2005, let me be 2004. I was in Chandigarh in a hospital, working in a hospital. Baba Ramdev was conducting a camp there,
Okay.
and following his advices, many of my patients were coming and requesting me for Ashwagandha leaves, because in our backyard we were having a lot of plantation,
Where in Chandigarh?
Chandigarh.
Okay.
So I allowed them because we don't require leaf, no?
Right.
But one day when I went to my garden, I got surprised. Most of the plants are without the foliage. I said, what happened? Sir, aap to just you are sending all your patients here and people are snatching these leaves. That was the time when I got into the literature to find out whether leaf was ever used in Ayurveda or not.
Oh.
And I got ashamed, to be very frank with you, that Ayurveda repeatedly mentioned the usage. And by 17th century, there are books in Telugu. This is Vaijichantamani, where both internal and external use has been mentioned. In Unani it was used. In Siddha medicine it was used. In folk medicine across the globe, Ashwagandha leaves are known.
Wow.
Okay. So, and leaf is never reported with any adverse reaction. I want to be on record. Even the extract at 1000 milligrams per kg body weight is found to be safe.
Sir, this is documented in Ayurveda?
No, this is a scientific study.
Scientific study. Okay.
The usage is documented in Ayurveda,
Okay.
Siddha, Unani, but it is to be supported by science. I already
Right, right.
mentioned.
So,
Is it supported by science? It is supported. 1000 milligrams means, that means the extract you have to take about 6.5 grams, and then also it will not cause any side effect on the human body. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So Ayurveda has already proven, and you verified all the facts. Now let's come to the scientific part of it. Now you're talking about the scientific reports, the dosage, and the clinical reports, right? So let's move into it now. Let's get deep into it. Like, what kind of reports, studies you evaluated for leaf?
See, very simple. Just get into PubMed. You can also do that. Anybody else from the viewers
Okay.
also can do this. Just type safety studies / toxicity reports on Vitania somnifera leaf or
Okay.
Ashwagandha leaf.
Okay.
Find out whether you get any single report which is against the leaf. It's as simple as that. I don't want to give any explanation further. Today Google is there with everybody. You can search.
Right.
When I found more than 50 articles supporting the safety efficacy of the leaf, I got myself convinced. See, your tobacco and BD leaves are not banned in this country. Why do you want to ban Ashwagandha? Please tell me. What is the logic?
So in the fight is not about anything. It's about why ban, complete ban.
That is the question to be asked to the people who ban. No?
Right. Right.
Okay. See, banning is not the solution. Today, what is going to happen, I'll tell you. My concern, I'll tell you. One is my farmer's income. The other thing is you are going to lose the business. In the Oregon state, you already have cultivation in US. Don't forget. China is cultivating. Now, latest report is some African countries are also cultivating it. So, one side, you have banned your leaf and you are not using. Can you ban it in US? Can you ban it in Africa? Can you ban it outside India? Tell me. So you are losing your own business. Yeah. I'm now not talking about science. I will talk about science. Already I've given you more than 50 references I can give you. At least 50 of them are the most respected peer-reviewed articles. Okay, therefore respect them and keep it aside.
Right.
When you are not banned tobacco leaf, don't ban ashwagandha. Okay.
True.
Now,
Makes
get
sense.
into the depth of it. Use science as the tool.
Right.
Okay. There is no scientific tool used except giving a vague reference of while banning. It has been mentioned that there is a reference way back in 2013, 15 or 12, if I remember correctly. And that was a molecular docking study. Basis a molecular docking study, are we banning ashwagandha? So, if you take the scientific acumen and look at it, it stands nowhere. We need to first look at it from this perspective. And if it is science, it should survive. It is a sentiment, it should perish.
Right.
We are all living in modern era. We can't go by hearsay.
Right.
Okay.
So can I read this one line which was in advisory? As per Schedule 4 of aforesaid regulation, only the roots and their extracts of ashwagandha are permitted for use in above mentioned categories of products subject to compliance with the prescribed limits. What reference it is giving to? Based on what? So this is the advisory. Advisory is referring to what report I want. I'm just eager, curious to know.
See, again, it has no relevance, to be very frank with you. First of all, when you have to make any amendment to the existing act, one way or other is an amendment you are making, it should happen through a process. Now, it may be a process. There are two ways. First, you issue an order, then get it ratified, or get it ratified from the drug technical advisory committee and then do it. Here, what is the base? There is no base.
There is no base.
There is no base because you have given a molecular docking study as the base for banning with an assumption that the leaf has vetiverin. Now, where from vetiverin comes? Methyl lice. Methyl lice, which are the major chemical constituents of ashwagandha, will also be responsible for vetiverin.
Okay.
Our claim is that, okay, vetiverin is more in leaf and less in root and all those stuff. When we have that controversy, this is exactly what I said. Review the vetiverin side effects.
Okay.
No, there is no reference to the side effect of vetiverin or the leaf in the entire ban order.
Okay, but
This is assumption.
I see some of the European bodies have submitted the report. That's what I heard. I read
No.
out of curiosity.
See,
Have you gone across these reports or something?
DTU report is what probably you are discussing. They mentioned about
What is DTU report, sir?
this in Denmark, way back in 2018 itself, there were some vague reports. I carefully looked at all these things. By 2020, the technological university in Denmark formed a committee because FDA there wanted this to be evaluated, whether the vague reports what they are receiving on ashwagandha root are correct or not at all. And then this particular report coming from DTU attributed some side effects
Okay.
to ashwagandha. And subsequently, after about 2 years debate, it happened 21 report is given to up to 23 discussions happened, and ultimately in 23 they banned it.
The
Usage of ashwagandha.
whole ashwagandha?
Yeah, by Denmark. And following that in Poland, they said don't use the root more than 3 grams. And methyl lice, I think 12 milligrams, something like that. So they have put some restrictions. Germany was also contemplating. Netherlands again has given a detailed report mentioning about few brands, okay, and some brands which probably were claiming a high percentage of methyl lice. maybe the responsible thing. And these products are also been listed by them. In Jordan there was a report, and lot many things have emerged for a period of time. Even if you look at the safety data published by Ministry of Ayush, the total vitalities expected are between 0.5 to 1.2%. Okay, now you have given a range. So I have a simple scientific question for anybody who knows little pharmaceutics / pharmacology. If I give less than or more than, that indicates that okay, if it is less than 5 mg, this limit should be less than 5 mg,
Right.
or it should be more than 5 mg. But if I give a range 0.5 to 1.2, if it is 0.4, you have to penalize me. If it is more than 1.2, you have to penalize me. Now, the products which have more than 1.2% of vitalities are not being penalized and they are being encouraged. What is the logic? Is your safety data published is a laughing stuff? So this is a dangerous proposition for the industry and the country, and Ayurveda as a science is exposed.
Right.
Somewhere down the line there could be a possibility, and I'm now strongly believing some kind of a conspiracy or some personal interest or some individuals must be prevailing. Otherwise, we can't ban one leaf, Ashwagandha leaf, overnight.
So you say that whenever safety concern is identified, the first responsibility should have been carefully evaluate it, the product, the extract or the process, dosage form, and the composition involved. A scientific evaluation should have been the right way, right?
Ayurveda,
And which was not like supported by a lot of
see,
reports.
Ayurveda, as we were discussing earlier also, Ayurveda in Chark Samhita mentioned that yoga dapi visham tikshnam uttamam bheshajam bhavet. Bheshajam japi duryuktam tikshnam sampatyate visham. That means if you have deadly poison and if you use your logic and if you prepare a formulation properly by detoxifying it, that deadly poison will become a medicine.
Oh yeah,
Okay?
right.
And at the same time, we said elixir amrita
Like snake venom, right?
and amrita. Amrita, if it is indiscriminately used, it becomes a deadly poison.
True.
Okay, like suppose, best example, sugar. Sugar is sweet, good for this thing, and I require a lot of glucose for my brain. If I take more, I get diabetes.
Right.
Okay, so this simple concept is forgotten in this particular aspect. Why do you want to ban it? You give the restrictions on the doses.
Right.
Like for example, what happened with acetyl salicylic acid? In my childhood, micropyrin is a big brand, Nicholas. Okay, about 275 milligrams was the dose given, but it produced blood dyscrasias. The blood was not clotting and many more problems, gastric irritation and all. So it was discarded for a while. And today, if you look at it, 50 milligrams, 75 milligrams tablets for prevention of platelet aggregation, and it is a drug. Can't we take this as an example?
Yeah. Why are we biased with this Ashwagandha, the hero of nutraceutical industry?
See, my problem is you are not going to lose your business. You are going to kill the image of Ayurveda. Now,
Yeah.
with this, you are not in a position to lift the ban on Ashwagandha root by Denmark.
Oh yeah, they have no strong.
And on the other side, you ban the leaf, that means export.
True.
It is banned. Now, both the sides you are losing. Na?
True.
Both the sides you will gain, provided you check those products which have claimed high percentage, 5%, 6% of ethanolites, penalize them, bring them back to 1 point less than 1.2 because that is the standard you have given. And suppose these products, if have vetiferin in high concentrations and causing any side effects, you should not refer to the GLP labs. Na? Don't first make as per the statement. Like I was speaking to a senior person like Professor Dr. Ram Vishwakarma from former director IIIM Jammu. Enormous work under him the team has done on vetiferins.
Oh.
Okay, and our own research we are ignoring.
Sir, so just to defend, just first I want to ask, like, you being so informed and expert into this industry, people like you, did they try to submit kind of validation with that defends the leaf? Did you try to submit any data?
I have done, and I will be doing it further also. Let us not get into the details. I am very deep. I have written
Okay.
at multiple levels, and I am
Okay.
following it up. I will do that further also because I am for the science. I am not for what you call gossip.
Okay.
If it is right, it should be right for everybody. If it is wrong, it should be wrong for everybody. So my concern is today, one side we are losing the precious research conducted on ashwagandha leaf being lost forever. That's one thing. The farmers are losing their income. The industry is losing the products. Country is losing the image. Do you know, I am a member of US Pharmacopoeia Herbal Medicine Compendium also. I've given my team when I was in Dabur has given 6 standards. Okay, there was a time when they wanted to ban bay leaf.
Is it?
Yeah, bay leaf, bay they wanted to ban, bay fruit also. Okay.
That is something we usually, all of us, like Indian
Okay.
families are
Since
used
it is
to.
not known outside, just I can tell you. So I raised an argument. Sir, why do you want to ban it? For you, it is a dietary supplement because bale juice is also being used.
Yeah.
Ripened bale juice.
Yeah.
And it's going into one of the major herbs being exported into Italy way back in 96, 98, and I was working for a company as a consultant. Bale fruit we were exporting.
Okay.
So I am aware of bale. No, Eglin is toxic. We want to ban it. Egils marmelos. The name of the plant is. So because of Eglin, then I asked, because of resin, you are not banned resinous communis. That is your castor oil.
Was this proposal from Indian company or outside?
Outside. This one,
Outside. Okay.
Somebody complained.
Okay.
So I have given isolated Eglin 97% compound to them, and I proved that in the ripened fruit and in the ripened leaf, that's a mature leaf, Eglin is not there.
Oh.
So they withdrew the proposal. That should be science.
Yeah.
That should be science. It was easy to convince
That should be the
the
approach.
outside the country.
Okay.
It's very difficult to convince your own people in the case of Ashwagandha. Most unfortunate, but anyway. So we have the zeal, guts, and determination to pursue it. Will pursue it, but anyway, these things pinch us. Will little emotional because Indian herb being banned by Indian.
Yeah.
I never even thought of it even for 1 second.
Right.
And it's the ground reality today.
Yeah. So how do you want to conclude this, leaf ban or the safety or, concerns in just one or two lines? Or like you said, anything less or in a particular
Review
dosage.
the literature,
Okay.
test it in our lab,
Mm-hmm.
and evaluate it in the human beings before you ban anything.
Yeah.
None of these 3 steps have been taken up, therefore it is illogical and unscientific. That's all what I want to say.
Right.
You just evaluate it, na?
So science should decide whether
Yeah.
it is safe. or
Even if it is toxic, for example, I wanted to mention, like glimepiride today, I give 1 mg as an antidiabetic. Okay. At 1 mg, if some molecule is working on the human body, we usually consider 60-65 kgs as the body weight. It must be really toxic.
Yeah.
But at this dose, it is therapeutically beneficial. So the dose dependent activity should prevail, not the overall toxicity. At what dose is safe, you prove it first. Don't come and tell me tomorrow, sir, at 50 milligrams per kg body weight, leaf is toxic. At 2000 milligrams, root is not toxic. Therefore, I want to ban leaf. Again, unscientific. At what dose for therapeutic use you want to recommend leaf? That is what I have to establish as a regulator, as a policy maker.
True.
And if I am not doing that, I have vested interest in some company to protect.
Okay.
At least I will say that tomorrow.
So, what is right now the conclusion from Ayurveda side and from the science side? What is the conclusion? Whether it is safe or not safe
So,
at particular, or we
See-
need to establish it?
see, as I've already given the quite bit of evidences, Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani systems of medicine have used and being used the Ashwagandha leaf for generations, and that will continue.
Okay.
And it is there.
It is there.
It is there. You see, I cannot simply say that it is not there in text. It is there. We have to accept it.
Okay.
Second thing, in the scientific literature, as I told you, today I have 52 references total on leaf. None of them establishes the leaf or leaf constituents are unsafe or toxic.
Okay.
Okay,
That's important.
that's it.
Foundation.
And I'm open for the entire world to prove my point. You take me to any forum, I'm going to be there. Or bring somebody else onto the same forum, I'll give my evidence.
Sir, you remind me of Dr. Subramaniam Swami now.
Ha ha. So it's not like that. See, basically, so I should provide the evidence.
No, he's known to be one of the courageous
Okay.
person to
So I want to give
work on the
evidence.
data and the facts.
No. See, anyone should be like that.
Everyone
See,
should be like.
Why I'm respected by many people today? They know that I oppose myself if I'm wrong.
If I,
Okay, and for my science, I don't deviate from this principle.
right.
And more so, I want to protect my herbs. Being blamed by our people or outsiders, and this time it is our own Indian nationals who are becoming enemies to our own herb. What is wrong about it?
So there is a huge impact, you say, on the market, on the industry, and even on the traditional medicine.
Shall I give some stats on Ashwagandha, which I prepared?
Okay, sure.
Approximately 1.5 to 2 lakh hectares must be under cultivation.
1.5 to 2 lakh.
2 lakh hectares must be cultivating Ashwagandha annually. Producing per hectare, I am taking 1 metric ton. It will be more than that. Even if I take it, your minimum production will be 1.5 to 2 lakh. Okay, tons. Now, what is this price at 300 rupees? People are selling on average from 250 to 500 also, depending on the organic cultivation, all those stuff. Okay. Now, on this, if you are just paying 25 rupees per kilo for the foliage, because the leaf is harvested twice.
Okay.
One is between, is a 6 months crop, 5 to 6 months crop. So at around 3rd month or so, I take some leaf. This is what traditionally farmers are doing. And when I harvest, I have a large quantity of leaf available. Okay. Even if 50% of the farmers are only selling it, nobody will throw it away. Huh? So people are.
No.
Initially, South Indian people were not knowing this. Because I am more linked with the Madurai and around areas where it's been cultivated. They have no clue initially. Now slowly they start understanding the trade rules, because there is some money. So last 4 years there is awareness. Okay. So even if it is about 25 rupees, the last to destination will be only between 250 to 500 crores. Only. And last to whom? Not to me. For me, this may be peanut, because big people, they don't mind. But it is to the rural population, where people will be happy to receive 200 rupees a day.
Right.
Huh? You are depriving them from getting their livelihood, and with your prejudice, oblique ignorance. There are only 2 possibilities: either you are prejudiced or you are ignorant.
Yeah.
I spelt prejudice first because I found lot of flaw in the way it has been done. Where is the industry consultation? Whenever you are doing, is there any report? Even I was asking this question. In the report on the what you call government of India, it says Ashwagandha, page number 30, you can refer to that. Pharmacovigilance. None of the pharmacovigilance centers have received any kind of side effect on Ashwagandha. Okay? Then why did you ban? Your pharmacovigilance centers,
Yeah.
is there any Vaidya complaint against? Is there any industrialist to complain against? Is there public complaint against? Any scientist complaint against? No. You banned it. The reason is Denmark banned it. There is a reason for Denmark to ban this. Instead of addressing the problem, see, this has started around the time when a particular product having 5%, 6% vitellide, which has come into market and disruptively spoiled business.
Okay.
Instead of looking at those conspiracies, you are taxing the innocent farmers and decent manufacturers.
That's sad. And the image of Ashwagandha, the hero of that is
And
being
spoiling
spoiled.
the image of Ashwagandha.
Yeah.
Common man doesn't know. I tell you today, I
Yes.
get every alternate day 2 or 3 queries from the patients and friends. Sir, why Ashwagandha is banned?
Why?
Fed up now.
Why didn't they educate before releasing such news? There was no education, there was no information.
They say that, sir, we categorically mentioned leaf. Who knows the difference?
They
See,
don't
do
know
you
the
know
difference.
one individual asked me this simple question. A farmer asked me this question. I'll say in Hindi. Sir, अगर ये बुरा है तो ये बुराई कहाँ से आ रही? जड़ से तो आ रहे हैं.
Oh my god.
पत्तों में कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? अब जवाब दे दीजिए. उसको बताइए साइंस. Okay.
That is like the most logical answer.
No. Then only I realized that vitamin is part of vitamins.
Oh my god.
Then only I realized. I am thankful to that farmer who asked me this question.
Wow.
Otherwise, I was also separating vitamins and vitamin.
So let me translate this. One of the farmer has asked Dr. Shastri that if this is not safe, from where it is coming? It is coming from the roots itself. Oh my god. Wow. I think that was kind of a showstopper, sir. Okay, I think so we believe in scientists, we believe in research authorities, we believe in government authorities, we believe in industry stakeholders. I hope the discussions, will go on and it will not be biased, or if some of them are thinking it is biased, I believe the judgment will come in, favor of people, industry stakeholders, and, whole country, because we are all here to go to make a Vikasit Bharat and not to go around the controversies here.
Yeah. See, actually, my point is the same. Whatever it may be, Nanaushadha bhutam jagat kintit dravyam upalabhate. This is what Ayurveda says. That means in the universe, there is no single herb which is not medicinal.
Yeah.
So it is judicious usage which will determine a plant as medicinal or not. Okay. So with that background, when we look at it, that's why in Ayurveda there are poisonous plants, non-poisonous plant, flowering plants, fungi, okay, what not. All these things, even cactus. So how did they arrive at accepting them?
True.
They said, when Charak said, Sushruta said, we know that there is a lot of folk medicine, but we don't call every folk medicine they had present in the folk medicine as Ayurveda mentioned by Charak and Sushruta. Only those which withstand the scientific acumen can only be part of Ayurveda. This is what Charaka mentioned. So that wisdom should prevail, prejudice should not be there.
Right.
Let us evaluate. Suppose, okay, fine, you give a caution. Instead of banning, if I have to take a decision, what I'll do? I'll give a caution. Look, all the physicians should caution your patients who are going to consume Ashwagandha leaf
Right.
in a dose beyond this. And you are given an advisor in 21 and you are standing in 26. In the 5 years, can't you establish the safety of the herb? You require 180 days, or if it found to be toxic, another 180 days for the special toxicity. Instead of doing that, waited for 5 years and after 5 years banning it. What is the logic? There is no base given in your ban order that why you are banning it. The base is the molecular docking. Molecular docking will not be base for any ban.
Right.
It's on that base, suppose tomorrow I bring a new herb and say that this is highly effective in cancer and give me a license for cancer, will you give me? You should have the same standard. At least agree that you will follow the same yardstick. Tomorrow onwards, the industry will be flooding the Ayush licensing authorities with n number of molecular studies, molecular docking studies.
True, true. So this reminds me one of the situation now. Whenever in a family, a joint family, any conflict happens, some seniors handle it, and out of their experience, they take a call. So, who you think is the right person to handle this conflict or such kind of things? Because we have a lot of authorities for FSSI, Ayush, and pharma bodies as well. So, is there anyone dedicated for that?
Actually, let us not take individual names. Let us be like this. Ministry of Ayush should take the stand.
Okay.
Because FSSI did not ban of its own. If it is a 15th April ban order by Ayush prompted FSSI to ban the leaf.
Okay.
Okay. So somewhere down the line, the things are to be corrected. It happens out of fear. Sometimes people will commit mistakes, but there is every possibility to correct. So maybe in the coming days, Ayush may, even I have written and many people have written, even our farmer associations have written, industry associations have written.
Right.
So down the line, the corrective steps will be taken, I believe.
Right. I think we can. This discussion can go on for a long time. Let's close it. I think in the right people will take right decision. We believe in the system, and Indian traditional wisdom is a obviously pillar of Vikasit Bharat, I would say, and we are here to protect it all together as a industry stakeholders or a consumer and government bodies. We all have to come together and work towards it, right? So before bioavailability absorption became a buzzword, Ayurveda was using Anupana and some similar terms to enhance the absorption. Let's explore this fascinating connection with between Ayurveda and modern science with Shastriji. Shastriji, this is going to be a rapid fire where we are connecting the words between two industries. Whatever comes in your mind, you just say it. Nanotechnology.
Yeah, it is your bhasmas.
Bhasmas, okay. Personalized nutrition.
Genomics now recommends individual specific diet, medicine, everything.
Prakriti-based.
Prakriti-based.
Genomics, okay.
Indian Institute of Genobiology is doing a lot of work on that.
Do we have anything in bioavailability or absorption side?
Yeah, like Sukshma Ayurveda, which
Sukshma
is
Ayurveda.
Trikatu, is a
Okay.
bioenhancer.
Okay. Gut health.
Gut health is what you started, no? All the diseases have been classified as Amasyota, Pakwasyota, born out of upper gut, lower gut, two parts.
Functional foods.
Functional foods, most of your Ayurveda diets are functional foods only.
Precision health.
Very, very good. You talked about Prakriti based. Similarly, Prakriti based behavioral aspects, whatever have been given, comes under this.
Lovely. Delivery formats.
Ayurveda has given emphasis to Kalpana.
Okay.
Bahukalpam, Bahuvidam. That means you should have multiple dosage forms.
Okay.
Look from Charak Samhita, you have enormous growth in this thing like Sattva, like Shirapaka, like Rasakriya. So several new formats have emerged. Nasal drops, eye drops. So the administration through ciliary, what do you call it, circulation through eye drops.
Okay. Toxicology.
Agatantra in Ayurveda has given answers to all your toxicological matters.
Reproductive health and fertility science.
It is the first branch in the world in the name of Vajikarana.
Wow. That is giving me goosebumps now. I think fertility is one of the biggest issue people are suffering with. And next is detoxification and restorative therapies.
Swasthaita. You were also discussing about the maintenance of health of an healthy. So we have Rasayana and Vajikarana to be followed every day, and the cleansing Panchkarma
Panchakarma.
is what is the solution for this.
Seasonal medicine.
It is always part of Ayurveda. It's a seasonal regime and a daily regime are the two things.
Okay.
Daily what you have to do, I have defined in Ayurveda, and seasonally what you have to do, it has been defined in Ayurveda.
Ritu Charya or something.
Riticharya.
Okay.
Riticharya is a seasonal and Dinacharya is daily.
Lovely. Mind body medicine to
See,
balance this.
Ayurveda is holistic, na?
Yeah.
See, the mental, physical, spiritual well-beingness defined as health by WHO has come from Ayurveda.
Yoga seems to be a tool to attain that.
Good. Yoga and Ayurveda have been two rails of a railway track. Conceptually they were apart, but for the well-beingness they are together. So Patanjali, who is the Rishi, for the first time brought yoga and Ayurveda together. That's why he's famous for bringing them together.
Wow. Breathing work and respiratory training.
Good. Yoga is something which is definitely going to help for that, and we all know the animals which breathe less live for more. Take the example of tortoise,
Okay.
whale, elephant. They breathe less. They don't require antioxidants. We breathe more. In tension, we take more antioxidants. The antioxidant therapy was given through yoga.
Oh.
Less breaths, less breaths, and more antioxidant activity. See the beauty. This is something which we have not explored. We are only looking at herbs and medicines.
Okay. Neuromuscular and integrative therapy. Anything we have in this?
Yeah. See, if you look at the Ayurveda, the indigenous systems, their expertise is this area, if you ask me.
Okay.
So most of the neuromuscular degenerative disorders, at least the palliative treatment will be provided by Ayurveda. That's my strong belief.
And word for pharmaceutical formulation, we have anything specific? No.
Bhaishajya Kalpana.
Bhaishajya Kalpana.
Kalpana is a branch which deals with the pharmaceutics.
Nice.
Coming to the dosage forms, we should understand the knowledge of the ancient saints and seers. They are far excellent compared to us. They know exactly what kind of concentration will deliver what kind of moiety into body. Why ghee and oil? They are not fat extracts. They are basically using this medium to push the molecule inside the body. Okay, and basically is not a solvent. Ghee and oil, they are not solvents basically.
Okay.
Okay, so in this, when you are embedding a particular herb,
Okay.
the absorption will be faster. For example, your transdermal drug delivery. Why are you using fat globule? This is the thing.
Okay.
Okay,
Carrier, you can call them.
carrier only.
Carrier, right.
Okay, so you have the concept hidden there. Like for example, you wanted some alcohol based. Then I have prepared Aswarista. You wanted a particular concentration of herb to be given at a particular temperature. So I made either kwadha, that is by heating, or seta kwadha by not heating. So the previous category I mentioned are emulsions. Your oils and ghee, they are emulsions.
Right.
Okay, and milk is an emulsion, again Kshirapaka. In Ayurveda, if you find hardly you find 5 to 10 Kshirapaka. Why? They are very selective. They know which herb in which format can have better absorption. Even I filed a patent on Arjuna, for example, Kshirapaka. See, the water extract and the milk extract and their fingerprints, chemical fingerprints are entirely different. The polarity of your given herbal the compound or molecule have been assessed. How I don't know.
Right.
How I don't know. Like when I was doing my PhD work, I got really surprised. There is a herb called Inula racemosa, Pushkarmol. And there is another herb called Sausuriya lappa, Koot, or Kushta in Ayurveda. They mentioned Pushkarmula, if it is not available, use Kushta, but not vice versa. If Koot is not available, use Tagara.
Okay.
Why they were mentioning this? And how do they know about it? When we have taken the HPLC fingerprinting, they are found to be Kailar molecules. Kailar molecules are mirror images. If it is Pushkarmula, this is Kush. Kailar molecules are expected to have the similar pharmacological properties. Okay?
Yeah.
Isoalentolactones and sesquiterpenes. Tell me, without having a lab, how could they identify it if not intuition?
Yeah.
We question their wisdom. And there are many more examples like this.
Right.
There is only one I am quoting.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So they understood, somehow they understood and they executed different formats. Like in jaundice, severe jaundice, which is otherwise your hepatitis. A plant by the name Drona Pushpi. Its flowers are to be made into paste and squeeze and bring the juice as drops, 2 drops in each eye.
Okay.
So this particular herb is known for its hepatoprotective activity, antiviral activity. They know that liver is already damaged, and if you give the oral route, liver cannot metabolize it, and they have given it to the ciliary circulation in the eye. Its absorption is 5 times faster than the sublingual absorption.
Wow.
So do you want us to tell them what science is? Lot of administration, they have all the ideas. Sometimes they have given it to the nose, sometimes they have given it to the animata.
Right.
Okay, so instead of questioning them, let us revalidate what they
Right.
said.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
if found, take it and use it appropriately. Then blaming them, say they did their part with whatever knowledge and method and methodology, equipment, whatever is available with them, they have done it. With this kind of sophisticated equipment and knowledge what we have, you have to take it further, na?
True.
Instead we are making it more controversial.
Right. But I'm just loving this fact. So you being at the intersection of, Ayurveda and then the modern industry or wellness industry, I think you're playing very important role, I would say, because you're the person who can understand the wisdom or the scripture and translate it into a modern, language of the evidence-based proof. That will actually bring the right products to the market, I feel. So, considering now lifestyle diseases, weight loss and all, are you really working on some of the products, sir?
Yeah,
Having
in weight
this-
loss we are working.
Having this,
Sometime we can
knowledge.
discuss also on weight loss. Yes, we are working and at the concept level. See, whatever I work, I have done whatever industry wanted always. That's how I'm successful. At the same time, I do what my science wants.
okay,
There are 2 paths.
to
See, all that a scientist wants to do is not marketable.
yeah,
Okay.
true.
See, if you are a consumer, I can't change your perception. Okay. It is very difficult. So that's where marketing teams in various companies will be paid to promote the trade not the science. Sorry for this statement. I'm not hurting anybody, but it's a fact.
Okay.
Even if I'm the owner of a company, I'll do the same.
Good.
So I will find out the ways and means to improve my business.
Right.
So in the process, let us not completely ignore Ayurveda is my suggestion.
True.
And there are very few people, like my previous organization and a few more people, they invest into research. In 2-3 occasions, I have given this data. How the Indian companies, Ayurveda companies, who have invested into R&D have progressed, and those who have not invested in R&D are suffering. Okay. So hardly about 230 companies will give 85 to 90% of the turnover of Ayurveda. Can you believe it? And you have more than 7,500 companies.
That's interesting. Correct.
Okay. So, but always the blame game will be there. No, but company, big companies are all the giants, and small companies cannot what you call flourish. No, it is incorrect.
True.
These companies which have started small, invested into R&D have grown.
True. Invested
You
into R&D.
quote any company, I'll give the history now. That's how I did my work, and I studied the industry. And many more people have to invest into R&D.
Right.
That is the only success, whether it is modern pharmaceutical industry or today Ayurveda industry or cosmeceutics, even food industry now. Ayurveda Ahar is another new branch under FSSI. Ayurveda Ahar.
Okay.
So separate category of Ayurveda, the diet mentioned in Ayurveda has become a part of Ayurveda Ahar under FSSI.
That's amazing information.
So the regulatory authorities and policy makers, most of the times they are doing what is required for industry, but industry should also proactively accept it.
True.
Okay, they cannot stop government for everything. Okay, and lot of incentives are being given these days for MSMEs.
Yeah.
Okay? And in Ayush, most of them are MSMEs.
Yeah.
So
I think sometimes it's right voice, right people coming and
yeah.
helping to bring right things into the market, whether it is a policy, whether it is a product, or whether it is an innovation. It's all about right people being advising someone. So yep, I think that's a gap slowly everyone is trying to fill. But since you're here, before we close this, I have a last question on my hero ingredient, Ashwagandha. It was positioned in the modern wellness industry as for stress and anxiety and all. But back then, 1,000 years ago, there was stress, anxiety. I don't think so. There was something like that. So what was it? It was first brought into by Ayurveda. What was it meant for?
See, stress of different kinds. Okay, they were more stressful than all of us, if you ask me. Just take this. See, today you have a lighter in your kitchen.
Yeah.
If you don't have a lighter, what will you do? Have you ever thought about it? When you open the tap, you get water into your kitchen. That was not the case. Rice was not available round the year. Vegetables were not available. So if you ask me, I'll give the other side of the coin also. So the stress was also there. Okay. And for anything, everything, they have to walk.
Yeah.
Okay. And lot of communication, what you call problems. So in spite of them, they lived happily because their understanding on the life is very simple.
True.
Okay. They never tried to stress up themselves. They accepted it as it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Now for us, we need lot of comforts, and that particular requirement made us restless and stressful.
Right.
Like you are asking about Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, when we studied, we got surprised. We have done the blood-brain barrier studies. Has it crossed?
Okay.
And that's the beauty. The mode of action and the pharmacokinetics, when we talk about pharmacokinetics, this is one example where we can establish the pharmacokinetics of Ayurveda herbs.
Wow.
We have calculated area under curve for some of the herbs and their moieties.
Wow.
Okay. So when you take this science to the next level, world will accept.
True, true.
So we are trying to live under the shelter of the sentiment and Ayurveda. So just remove the shelter and create a strong building, and this building is science of Ayurveda.
True, true.
Okay. And the sky is limit. Whatever that is mentioned in your text, you could not change even one indication. Look at the beauty. Ashwagandha,
Yeah.
they said Balya Brahmana, you are saying it is immunity and all.
Malya Brahmana.
Balya Brahmana means it gives strength to your body.
Oh.
That is Bala Hetam Balyam. The Bala is equal to Ojas. Ojas is immunity. That's how we have to connote.
Okay.
So it is an immune enhancer, immunity enhancer, and the same is what you are proving today, na, during COVID.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you disproved any of the indications given on Ashwagandha,
No.
Tulsi, or your turmeric? Then why are you doubting? Okay, we have not proved anything wrong, but we doubt.
We don't.
This is the most unfortunate part. So, some of the doctors from Kerala, one doctor always will be on TV channels blaming Ayurveda. Huh? So, I always laugh at them. See, WHO has accepted Ayurveda as traditional medicine.
Right.
So, if you ignore, you call it as a pseudoscience, you are stupid for me. Sorry for this, but you are stupid.
True.
I don't have any other word worse than this in the dictionary. Okay, now what is traditional medicine? It is not evidence-based medicine to start with. Let us accept it. What is there in the traditional practice? If I am following it, you come and document, na. Don't sit on a TV camera, before a TV camera, and blame. You come and sit with me. At least in my 36 years of practice, recently I was challenging one page. There are more than 3,000 cases. Each case by case I'll present to you, which have been rejected by the doctors as incurable, have been treated. I don't want to boast it, but I want to say that for these 3,000 people, I am God. So you come to me, you just sit before a TV camera and start blaming. Do you think I'll come and explain my greatness to you?
He's doing for PR maybe.
There are dogs which will be barking. I don't respond to that. Okay, if somebody wants to sit with me, and I have doctors
True.
who work with me, so for one doctor I cannot lose other doctors.
True.
Okay, so if you sit with me, I will show you very openly. I will talk about my failures. Don't think that I will talk about my success. I will first talk about my failures. And maybe I have not followed what was mentioned in the text. In each case, my Prakriti assessment may not be correct.
True.
Okay, but within the ambit of the best of practices what we adopted, if we have achieved something, you should come and take and then convert it into your so-called evidence-based medicine. See, in legal terminology, there is a word called alibi. Alibi is a false witness you produce before court of law to win a case. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, I can also say that, no? See, one molecule which was working 5 years back is not working today. Have you snatched away the Nobel Prize from them? Huh? Then there it is not pseudoscience. And this happens every 5 years because a pharmaceutical company will come and arrange for a trip, and recently you have seen
Yeah.
in the media.
Yeah.
So let us not go to that level and blame each other.
True.
If you are scientists, you have to sit with a traditional practitioner, take out the actually traditional approach, and that you should implement under your own design of experiment and find out.
That's true, sir. Oh, it reminded me a dialogue from Dhurandhar movie कि हिंदुस्तान के दुश्मन हिंदुस्तान में पहले है बाद में बाकी. So people who are spreading, things against anything just for their personal benefits, anyone.
Like-
Social media is a lot of flooded with
No,
that.
like you were mentioning about the reproductive medicine, na? You touched a very important point. There is a branch called Vajikarna. Vajikarna.
Vajikarna. Okay.
Okay. And people have just projected it as aphrodisiacs. And if you look at these 7,500 odd companies I'm talking about, each company will have minimum one product, which is aphrodisiac.
Aphrodisia.
That's sex medicine.
Okay.
Okay. You degraded Ayurveda's name and fame by just always giving these advertisements on the websites and all. Na? So what I did, I published a book, of course, out of my own interest. Vajikarna. The title is Vajikarna. Only work in the world with this title, and subtitle is Reproductive Medicine in Ayurveda.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. I think let's close with some positive verses from Ayurveda. If you have any, let me know. I liked one of it, I would say, and then by the time you can just sing. Sama dosha sama agnischa sama dhatu malakriyaha prasanna atmendriya manaha swasthati iti abhidhiyate. Modern translation is, health is not merely an absence of disease, it is metabolic balance, mental wellness and physiological harmony.
Yeah.
So whenever you are looking at launching anything into wellness, you have to look at all these four things, right?
Yeah, that is fine. Ahara sambhavam astu rogascha ahara sambhavaah. We are all born because of the diet taken by mother,
Yeah.
the ahara taken by mother. Therefore, what is surprising if a disease is linked with the diet you take after you are born?
True.
So that is the spirit with which they say, right from the embryonic life, they have given importance to the diet.
Yeah.
When in the embryonic form, your mother diet, after you are born, your diet.
True.
So health is always connoted with diet. That's one thing. Second thing, what Ayurveda pronounced is Hetu Linga Aushadha Jnanam. Trisutra Ayurveda. Ayurveda is three principles. What is the cause? What are the symptoms? What is the remedy?
Right.
All these three should be simple and precise for the maintenance of the health of an healthy. Okay? So this is one thing. And to achieve what? What you said. Samadosha samagnischa samadhatu malakriyaha prasanna atma indriya manaha swastaha ityabhidete. Okay? Your body humors or the doshas, what we say, as I mentioned to you, there are three systems inside your body: neurological, endocrinal and secretory functions. They should be on the balance. Samadhatu, you have 7 major tissue systems in your body which are mainly responsible for the health.
Right.
Like for example, Shukradhara Kala. Shukra, the word itself, many people connote with someone. No. I say the matrix which carries the prostaglandin is right from top to bottom. We have prostaglandins. Okay? That is what was mentioned to manage. And in your pain also you required prostaglandins. It's this pathway.
True.
So they understood your body tissue systems, and they have advised you that should be in the balanced state. Then the excreta. Today we have very least importance and significance for this. For example, we have no clue what is the kind of liquid intake or water intake we should have, and what should be the output and all. Everybody got their own what you call 3 liters to 5 liters and all that stuff. Your body will demand first. It is a natural urge. But do we have that idea? Like I mentioned, when you wake up, you should be clear whether your bowel is normal or not. That's where we are starting. Then today we are all living in these AC rooms, so we are forcibly inhibiting the natural process of sweating. What is the impact of it in your health? We have no clue.
No clue.
At least let us do some exercise outside the chamber for a while to have some profuse sweating to give the balance, because the water balance, Ayurveda mentioned Svedasya Kleda Vidrutihi, water balance. Kleda Vahana, the water excretion happens to urine, balance happens to sweat. That's the kind of beautiful understanding they have. So all these things, and then you said the metabolic activities, all of them together with Prasanna Atma Indriya Mana. Okay, your mental, spiritual, and physical well-being all comes from this particular concept.
True, sir. So, I think the idea and the purpose and goal is clear. For Atmanirbhar or Vikasit Bharat, we have to encourage and empower the tradition, the wisdom, and the indigenous herbal, richness. And we are all working together just to take that forward.
This government, right from 2014, if you see last 12 years, we have seen a complete difference.
True.
On the Ayush systems and the kind of contributions what government made either through financial support or by promoting it. Like, look at the establishment of Global Center for Traditional Medicine in Jamnagar in 2022 April.
Oh.
It is nothing less than a miracle for me. Withstanding the kind of pressures they might have got from China and others, if they have brought it to India, it must be the Prime Minister, or the credit should go to him. I admire. And just is the beginning of our responsibility.
True, sir. We were also wondering, when I was studying the data, if one or two ingredients can build $1 billion industry, Ashwagandha, curcumin, whatever it is. There are many other to explore, and to go towards this goal of Vikasit and Atmanirbhar Bharat. Indigenous herbs play very important role. And you think this Ayurveda is capable of and flexible enough to fit into the modern science, whether it is a functional beverage, whether it is a functional food, it's definitely capable of it.
It is, and especially fitting into the requirement of Atmanirbhar Bharat, the quantum jump.
Quantum jump.
Okay, that's what the first element under Atmanirbhar Bharat out of 6. Okay, read it. So the quantum jump is going to come because the present rate of growth, I'm quoting 2-3 different agencies. I'm not taking the agencies' names. Somewhere around 16.9% to about 21.3% is the kind of growth, CAGR, what is attributed to Ayush or Ayurveda. So in the present scenario, if you have a double-digit growth and almost double than any other segment, it is only Ayurveda.
Yeah.
And if we realize the potential, and just remembering the old story of duck laying golden eggs. Ayurveda is the duck, don't kill it. It has a lot of potential to give thousands and thousands of eggs. So carefully extract it.
True.
Preserve the duck. Okay. And there is no dearth of knowledge in this country, resources, because of the government is now funding you like anything.
Right.
Only we have to bring the forces together.
True.
No negativity. Okay. If a farmer is cultivating herb, let him cultivate. If an extractor is using extract, whether leaf, root, stem, bark, what is there? Ayurveda is given, read Yogaratnakara, 1760. They clearly said if you are not getting one part of a plant, use any other part of the plant. It is written in Yogaratnakara. And make a medicine out of it. So the freedom is given by your sons. And then world market, today I would like to tell you, it was between 23 to 40 kind of billion dollars, US dollars, the total trade between 23, 24 by various reports again. And it is expected to be somewhere between 80 to 85 billion by 2031 or 2033. Again, different data points. Just imagine. This is quantum jump, what we are expecting,
Right.
which was not even 13, 14 millions in 2014, which is multiplying like anything. And Just look at the opportunity what you have.
Right.
And you can only do it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah. So thank you so much, sir. I think one podcast is not enough to discuss on various things, and I think I'm happy that you're already a part of industry and Ayurveda. That I would say that there should be many more people like you should be working closely with the industry and government, and also that the right things falls in place. With this note, I would like to say thank you so much for coming, for traveling. Changemakers with Madhuri is a neutral platform where everyone are invited to share their ideas that have impact. Any product, any way, innovation, we welcome you here to share more your experiences. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Same here.